Before borders were drawn, before maps divided the land, Southern Africa was already alive with voices. Communities thrived here for centuries, not just surviving, but creating, storytelling, building identity. History was not written in books. It was spoken. It was sung. It was carried gently from elders to children. Languages like isiZulu, isiXhosa, Sesotho, Setswana, Tshivenda, and many others were never just ways to communicate. They were belonging. They were memory. They were home. Each language held its own way of seeing the world, its own rhythm, its own understanding of land, ancestry, and community. And for generations, these voices flourished freely. Then, in the 1600s, everything began to shift. Dutch settlers arrived at the Cape. Their language slowly evolved into what we now know as Afrikaans. Later, British colonization introduced English as a dominant administrative language. And over time, language became something heavier. It became tied to education, to opportunity, to power. If you spoke the right language, doors opened. If you didn't, they stayed closed. Language was no longer just identity, it became political. During apartheid, that weight deepened. Policies controlled which languages could be used in schools. And in 1976, when Afrikaans was enforced in black schools, students in Soweto rose up. The Soweto uprising became one of the most powerful turning points in South African history. Because language had become more than words. It became resistance. It became dignity. It became freedom. Then, in 1994, something extraordinary happened. As democracy was born, South Africa made a radical choice. Instead of elevating one dominant language, the constitution recognized 11 official languages: isiZulu, isiXhosa, Afrikaans, English, Sesotho, Setswana, Sepedi, Siswati, Tshivenda, Kitsonga, isiNdebele. It wasn't just administrative, it was symbolic. It was a promise. Every voice matters. And here is what truly surprises the world. Language in South Africa does not stay in one community. You will hear white South Africans speaking fluent isiZulu. You will hear isiXhosa spoken proudly by people who didn't grow up in traditional Xhosa homes.
Hallo mense,
You will meet Chinese South Africans speaking
maar
Afrikaans.
ek het haar een woord geleer. Ons is by 'n restaurant en ek gaan haar vra hoe die kos is.
You will hear Pakistani shop owners switching effortlessly between Afrikaans and English. And when this happens, people smile. Because here, language is not always inherited. It is embraced. Learned out of respect, out of business, out of friendship, out of belonging. In many countries, language divides. In South Africa, it often connects. And that is something the world rarely sees. In everyday conversation, South Africans move between languages naturally. A sentence may begin in English and end in isiZulu. This is called code switching, but it is not confusion. It is cultural intelligence. It is awareness. It is adaptability. It is the sound of a society that has learned to navigate complexity. Even our music reflects this. Artists blend languages in one song, not for effect, but because sometimes one language alone is not enough. lives here in rhythm, in poetry, in protest, in celebration. Of course, managing 11 official languages is not simple. Education must adapt. Government communication must be inclusive. Translation never stops. But the effort itself means something. It says, we are trying. South Africa is not perfect, but it is one of the few countries that chose to protect every major voice within its borders. 11 languages, countless accents, millions of
The good thing about Afrikaans
a country where everyone speaks a little of everyone else's language. And in that shared space between words, there is connection. This is Untold SA. Subscribe for more stories the world rarely hears.